All right, my viewers and subscribers. Day two of this third test between West Indies and Australia. And this is what I have to say to the batsmen. Bat, bat, bat. Just go out there and bat like your lives depend on it. Right? We're going to talk a little bit about the two guys that we have at the crease. We're going to also talk about the batsmen to come and what to expect. I was also reading an article yesterday that Raston Chase, an interview that Raston Chase did. He was talking about our regional 4-day system and the fact that the players coming through, they are not really prepared to face what's happening at the international level. Right? We're going to talk about that a little bit and a couple other things. So just give a listening ear and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, my people. So our bowlers did very, 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 very well on day one. Once again, taking all 10 wickets on day one, my people. All 10 wickets for under 250. That is no easy feat, Going up against Australia and taking 10 wickets on day one, right? And then not even get 250. That is some solid bowling right there. So, once again, congratulations to the bowlers for really putting us in this position here. It's a team sport. The game is not over. It's just that as we go along, we have to identify the good things and give them props. You see, just as how we can look at the things that aren't going well and we can quickly point them out, we have to point out the things that are going well so people can stay motivated and continue pushing out the work, right? So going in now, my people, Raston Chase and Brandon King, they're at the crease. And what I will say is the bowlers will be coming in. They will be fresh, they'll be looking for wickets. Obviously, last night their aim was to try and get 2 or 3 wickets during that tricky last half an hour or so. It didn't work for them. They got one. So they will be looking to come and break this partnership quickly and see if they can get into the rest of the batting. The thing is, we're not sure what's going to happen. Last night, the last thing we heard was that, John Campbell and Mikel Louis, they were taken to the hospital to get scanned and things. So, we are working blind here as it relates to those two guys. So what we need from Brandon King and Raston Chase as two solid guys so far. I don't want to say so far this season, but this series. But so far, we have seen Brandon King scoring. I think he's a leading run scorer with 100 and probably close to 20 or something like that. And Raston Chase, he has spent some time at the wicket. So what we need from these guys is to get at least a 50-run partnership, and then we can see to get us a 50-run partnership, and then we take it from there, right? And I mean, the idea is to get as close as possible to the first hour of play without losing any wicket. This is asking a lot, but the good thing is they are good. They are not under the lights, right? The ball will be moving around. It will be doing weird stuff, but it can't be as bad as what we have to expect under the lights. So hopefully Raston Chase and Brandon King can take us. We're 16 for 1, right? So not saying that after 66 or 67 or anywhere up there, so we need to lose a wicket. But we have to look at it in stages. If we can get 50 more runs, right, and then we just take it from there. Get the water break, regroup, and then look to carry on. You understand? The good thing is with these two guys at the wicket, they will look to rotate the strike. Raston Chase will look to play his shots. I mean, he can be safe in terms of soaking up a lot of that balls, but he will also look to score. Brandon King, as we know, once he's at the wicket, he's going to look to score. So hopefully these two guys can stay for a bit, and then we see where we go from there. Not sure if we're gonna have if it's gonna be John Campbell, Mikel Louis coming in, Shea Hope. Don't know how it's gonna go, but whichever way, we want to make sure that we are rotating the strike. We have to understand that this is an opportunity. We are 209 runs behind. We have 9 wickets in hand. We have to understand that this is an opportunity, right? As I said earlier, the aim is to bat out day 2 or as close as possible to the end of day 2, right? And if we make it close to the end of day 2, then that mean that we know we would have already passed gone past the 209 that we are trailing by, right? And hopefully we would have put a bit more there, and then we have a few minutes to bowl at Australia under the lights, right? We don't necessarily want their batters to get, we don't want to get bowled out quickly and then their batters get a chance to get set before and before batting under the lights. So as I said, this is an opportunity. You understand? A few Australians got in yesterday, and they showed that if you hold your head down, you can score, right? Cameron Green, he made 46. Steve Smith made 48. He was attacking, right? Travis Head got 20. Alex Carey 21. Pat Cummins 24. All of these guys got starts, right? And a few of them got out because they were, not only because they were looking to score very quickly in the latter stages so they could bowl at us, right? I don't want it to seem as if I'm saying that's why we were able to take the wickets, but I'm just saying if you go in and you buckle down and decide to bat, you can score runs, right? You can score runs. So hopefully, we can last the first two bowling the first two changes. Obviously they have good bowlers to come on after their change and thing. Going into this test, we were hearing that Josh Hazlewood probably wasn't going to play because of whatever reason, but obviously he's there. So we just have to deal with all of them. You understand? So we know that if they start with Mitchell Starc and Josh Hazlewood, then we're going to have to deal with Pat Cummins and Scott Boland afterwards. So we just need to see out the first two guys. And then, while we're doing that, remember the ball is getting older, right? So we can take it from there. But 9 wickets in hand, 209 runs to get. We just need to bat. We have to bat. We have to get as close as possible to that 209 or get past it. This is another opportunity, my people. The bowlers did so well to get them for under 250, right? So we have to capitalize on this and try to see if we can get a first innings lead, right? So yeah, that is it. Talking about Ruston Chase, my people, I was reading an article yesterday where it was covering an interview that he did prior to the start of play. He was basically saying that what happens at the first class level, he's of the opinion that the first class cricket is not a good judge, right, to really bring in players to the international level. He's saying that because the first class teams, there are probably 1 or 2 good bowlers in those teams, as we know, right? Not a lot. It's not the same quality that they have to face. So Ruston Chase is right, but we have a few guys. We have guys in the team that they literally just got pulled out of the championship to come in the team. Anderson, you understand, John Campbell, and a few of them few players were selected not having played a lot of regional cricket, but the guys are playing what is in front of them. You understand? They are playing what is in front of them. That is where our regional cricket is. So the hope is that when they come up, you understand, and they are spending more time with the first team, with all of those training sessions, certain flaws in the techniques that they have, they will be corrected. So as much as we all know that the regional system is not very strong, we are hoping that some of the flaws will be corrected when these guys are with the first team. Understand? That is why we have coaches. Unfortunately, we don't play a lot of test cricket to really give everybody an opportunity to improve and things like that. But all in all, my people, it was a good first day, and I am looking forward to the batsmen doing their thing. You understand? We have to, man. It is just, it looks good, my people. The wicket looks like we can score runs on it. You understand? We might have to deal with their seamers, yes, but we can score runs. We can score runs, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for this one. Big up.